Vin Diesel makes his rap debut at the Billboard Latin Music Awards.
Let's have a real toast. It's pretty important that we take this serious if we want a family.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Live this morning, Farrah Abraham opens up about fixing all of her relationships on Marriage Boot Camp.
I think that if people actually had a problem with the way that I was representing this character.
Sullivan opens up about the controversy surrounding his character Toby's fat suit on This Is Us.
Britney Spears is giving everyone big-time bikini goals this morning.
Happy anniversary, Princess Kate and Prince William.
Can you believe they're about to celebrate 6 years of wedded bliss?
Plus,
just when you're at your wit's end, you know, taking care of kids all day, and you need to laugh and possibly cry and just get it all out.
the Post-it note dad who went viral because of his spot-on observations of life with little ones gives us an exclusive inside peek into his life as a stay-at-home dad.
What's your favorite part of the day with Dad?
Happy Friday, we made it, guys. Feels good. Live on People.com and Facebook Live. Welcome to People Now. The weekend is almost here, or I'm just going to say it is here, but we've got a supersized show for you today. A lot to get to. Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars Family Edition, and former teen mom Farrah Abraham. There she is. She is here live. Always fun to have her. Last time she was here, we did like the People Now Olympics, which was epic, and so I can't wait to see what we get into this time. We'll be sitting down with her very soon. Let us know your questions and comments for her. Plus, we've got some news about 91-year-old former Facts of Life star Charlotte Rae coming up. It's got us wondering, what's your favorite classic sitcom? That is our Facebook question of the day. Let us know your answers below. But first, here's what you need to know and what's trending for your Friday. Watch.
We just got scared about like media and this and that, and we were like, let's just put the ring aside and we'll talk about it another day. Never spoke about it again. That was strange. Yeah. That is strange, come to think about it now.
Wait, what? Yeah, fans scratching their heads here. Scott Disick proposed to Kourtney Kardashian with a ring? Well, that is a clip from this Sunday's upcoming episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where Scott explains that at one point in their relationship, he proposed to the oldest Kardashian sister. This is coming off the headlines Kourtney made this week for partying with her sister Kim in Mexico. Scott goes on to explain that they weren't speaking to each other at one point, but now him and Kourtney are in a good place. Even revealing that he hasn't been drinking and he's been making a real effort to be really present with the family. Now, despite their split, Kourtney and Scott still go on family vacations together and continue to co-parent their children. For more on Scott's proposal to Kourtney, make sure to tune in this Sunday on E! To Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Now moving on to this.
You know, what am I worried about? Parents love me. I'll tell them a story about the time I met Streisand. Parents love Streisand.
That is the one, the only Toby, played by Sullivan from This Is Us, who's stolen America's hearts this past season on the hit show. Everyone can't get enough of his relationship with Chrissy Metz's character Kate, and for all the good buzz that the show has received, there was a recent headline and some controversy surrounding his character Toby wearing a fat suit. He hasn't said much about it, so when Chris stopped by to talk about his role in the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy sequel, we had to also get his take on some of that backlash. Watch.
Well, people, I think, got tired of only saying nice things about it.
At some point, it had to turn a little.
Had to find something wrong. You know, there are different requirements for an actor for different roles, as you will find in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
I'm not actually a space alien.
What?
As you will
You
find,
became something that you weren't for the role?
As you find for Milo Ventimiglia. He's not actually a father.
This is unbelievable.
And I think that if people actually had a problem with the way that I was representing this character, or had a problem with the integrity of the character or the way I was treating this character, then I would really like to have a conversation. But as far as the costumes that we put on to try and explore the emotional space of a person, I've done that a lot in my career, and I'm very proud of the work that I've done as Toby, and I think Chrissy is too. And that was another conversation that we had early on about what do we want to say? What do we want to say about these characters? What do we want to say with these characters? What do we want to say through these characters? And so I can understand that it's shocking and that it might be a little hard to understand, but it's also a logistical thing. You have to understand this show jumps back and forth through time, and Toby wasn't always this size, and who knows, maybe they need me to look this way at one point. Maybe we changed the size of him. So it's also, there's some stagecraft involved.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Mrs. Garrett.
Mr. Bradley.
Guess what, Mrs. Garrett? Cindy's gonna run against Blair for Harvest Queen.
Super! Now we're gonna have an honest-to-goodness race.
But really, I can't. I don't even own a party dress. You can wear the one my sister gave me. I grew out of it before I grew into it.
It happens to the best of us, dear.
Sad news from former Facts of Life star Charlotte Rae, who's revealing exclusively to People that she's been diagnosed with bone cancer at 91 years old. This isn't her first cancer battle. She tells People, about 7 years ago, I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, which is a miracle that they found it because usually it's too late. My mother, sister, and my uncle died of pancreatic cancer. After 6 months of chemotherapy, I was cancer-free. I lost my hair, but I had beautiful wigs nobody even knew. The actress who played the beloved Mrs. Garrett says she's not sure how she's going to handle the news, telling People, so now at the age of 91, I have to make up my mind. I'm not in any pain right now. I'm feeling so terrific and so glad to be above ground. Now I have to figure out whether I want to go have treatment again to opt for life. I love life. I've had a wonderful one already. I have this decision to make. Now, Rae was originally scheduled to start treatment on Thursday, but ended up canceling that scheduled appointment, telling People that she wants to think about it first, but she does say, I think I'm going to go for it. The side effects were not too bad when I did it originally. I've had a great life, but I have so many wonderful things happening. I'd like to choose life. I'm grateful for the life I've already had. Our thoughts go out to Charlotte and her family. Andrea, sad news for her, but it seems like she's in a good place with it, and she's really enjoying the life that she has now, so we wish her the best.
So let's check in with Facebook Live. We wanted to know what your favorite classic sitcom is.
All right. Well, right out of the gate, I'm going to say Seinfeld.
Yeah. Edward says my favorite classic sitcom is Family Matters.
Melissa says Full House.
Oh, I would say that would be mine, too.
All good choices.
Yes, definitely.
And keep the Facebook comments coming in. We're going to check in with you again soon, but first, Andrea, more trending news for us today.
Yes, Jeremy. All right, we've got a little poolside Britney Spears kicking off our Star Tracks this morning. Watch this.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Ooh, looks like spring has sprung for Britney Spears. The pop superstar showed off her incredible physique while balancing on boyfriend Sam Asghari's shoulders. The 35-year-old hot mama posted this couple's video to Instagram on Thursday, captioning the post, "Isn't spring great? Can't disagree with you there, Britney." Of course, our girl Brit has been basking in the lovely spring weather a lot these days, enjoying some time at the beach and by the pool with her family and her boyfriend. And it looks like Spears is ready to take on even more seasons with her adorable boo. The pair have been inseparable lately, getting cozy at date night dinners, attending friends' birthday parties, and yes, even enjoying a $30 million Airbnb mansion together on Valentine's Day. No big deal. Well, keep doing your thing, Britney. All right, watch this.
So today, I've never actually done one before, and it's quite weird, to be honest with you, because I don't really usually do this, but I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial.
That's right, Stranger Things fans. Seems like we've got a little beauty guru in the making. 13-year-old Millie Bobby Brown gave her Instagram followers some tried and true beauty tips during an Instagram live stream on Thursday. The star instructed her followers that less is always more when it comes to applying makeup. Applying primer, mascara, eyeshadow, and a bit of gloss to finish off her natural look. Millie also gave tips on contouring, blending and highlighting those rosy cheeks, and alerting her fans that all the products used won't break the bank. She tells the camera, "A lot of these products I'm using are affordable. Before I made it, I used to go to the dollar store for my makeup." Very awesome. And of course, Millie is no stranger to the fashion and beauty world. The teenage superstar recently signed with IMG Models and is already accomplishing, quote, a lot for her young age. I'm talking custom Armani gowns, front row seats at Fashion Week, and yes, Millie is also the face of Calvin Klein's newest brand extension, Calvin Klein by Appointment. And you guys, she's only 13. Speaking of fashion influencers, watch this.
It makes me feel so much closer to you. Más que nada, es importante.
That's Jennifer Lopez at the Billboard Latin Music Awards Thursday night, looking absolutely jaw-dropping while she accepts the award for Social Artist of the Year. But I mean, can we talk about that dress? J-Lo always kills it on the carpet, but it was only appropriate to crank the heat up a notch for the Miami-based award show. The star was wearing a Julian McDonald gown from the fall 2017 ready-to-wear collection, and she paired the cutaway details and plunging neckline with peep-toe heels by Jimmy Choo, and we are loving it. Her stylist called the gown an unexpected choice for Lopez, saying this: "The sexy cut, plunging neckline and open back is something that's become a signature for Jennifer. Sexy, feminine, fearless. However, the dress being black with its intricate outlines is a bit edgier and has more of a gothic feel than what you'd expect Jennifer Lopez to wear." Lopez also had a stunning performance, singing a new single from her upcoming first ever Spanish language album, which resulted in another epic gown, also by Julian McDonald. This time it had J-Lo written all over it with silver glitz, but she stayed with the cutout detail and plunging neckline theme. During the show, the superstar was also honored with the Telemundo Star Award, which recognizes the achievements of a musical artist beyond their musical career. J-Lo can do no wrong. Now take a look at another big moment from the night. Watch this. Whoa, drop the mic. Vin Diesel has got some skills. The fate of the Furious star made his music debut at the 2017 Billboard Latin Music Awards. He took the stage with Nicky Jam as he was performing his Spanish hit El Ganador. The two became fast friends after working together on the action film XXX Return of Xander Cage. And listen up, that duet may be released down the line. Nicky previously told E! News in January that Vin wants to do some Spanish music and that he loves it. And fans of Diesel know he has some singing chops from his karaoke covers of Rihanna's Stay and Katy Perry's Dark Horse. Vin, I think I can speak for all fans here when I say keep on rapping because we love it. And those are your star tracks for today.
Vin Diesel, multi-talented. Stay with us, guys. Michelle Obama surprises Ellen on her show today. We have your sneak peek, plus Farrah Abraham joins us live this morning. Stick around.
This is King Cutie in People. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo, one George will share now that he's a big brother. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
I'm going to propose a toast to health and happiness for our family.
Okie doke, that was a weak-ass toast. Let's have a real toast. It's pretty important that we take this serious if we want a family.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers. I hope my daughter doesn't have to go through what I've gone through, and I would like to break the cycle. If family boot camp does not work, I'm going to say goodbye to this family.
Oh man, looks like the family drama will be back and better than ever on this season of WeTV's Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars Family Edition.
Yeah, that's right. The hit WeTV reality show is our Toyota People Pick of the day, and here to break it all down with us is one teen mom who's had quite the contentious relationship with her own family, Farrah Abraham. Hi, Farrah. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I'm
so excited to be back.
We're pumped to have you.
Yes, before we get into all the marriage boot camp drama, we have to ask you about this. What happened with your ex, Simon? I know you guys broke up, and we're seeing all these pictures together. Are you back together?
Well, Simon is filming Being Simon, a special on MTV.
Okay.
So I'm a friend, I'm helping and having a good time learning about the Indian culture.
Oh, we're liking the pictures.
So it's friendly.
It's friendly.
It's friendly.
It's not always the case, but that's always good.
Not always the case. That's true. So wait, you recently told people that you're living the dream as a single lady. What is the dating scene like if you're Farrah Abraham?
Oh, it's pretty crazy. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like some flowers and some pampering time, and who doesn't?
What are you ultimately looking for? If you had to like, forecast.
Ultimately, I guess someone who is similar to myself in work, drive, and family and fun, and that's just kind of what I'm looking for right now.
Sure.
But I don't need a relationship. I'm traveling and I'm busy working right now.
Yeah,
good for you.
We know that you previously enlisted the help of Patty Stanger from Millionaire Matchmaker.
Love Patty.
You're open to other dating shows you've said in the past. What kind of show would you be on?
I have a new project coming up. I can't really say about it now, but you'll be seeing it internationally.
With your dating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, very excited for that.
I like to fly on the wall.
Yeah, me too.
Or watch the show.
Or watch the show, that's right.
It'll be good.
Speaking of reality TV, Marriage Boot Camp, so intense here. Obviously,
Yes.
you have been through a lot, deep wounds with your family. After going through the process, what's your relationship now with your parents? How does it stand today?
I would say my parents and I still have our troubles due to some people not taking maybe family boot camp seriously. And I think as you watch with me this season, every Friday, you will get to see some of the steps that Dr. V and Dr. Ish are putting in our families' lives that are super important. Whether or not we adopt those, the 7 steps of engagement, continue working on that, then that's what my family still struggles with sadly today.
So do you think the show helped?
I think it definitely helped me, and I think others who are looking to better or find an answer or confirm whatever they needed, and to work on things that I still continue to work on from learning about it there. It helped me so much, and I guess I don't really let the stress of my family weigh on my career, weigh on my options anymore, which I think we all need freedom from.
That's good to hear.
That's very well put.
You're on the show with a few other reality TV superstars, including Kendra Wilkinson. We just had her in studio, so this is what she said about meeting you and your family. Watch.
I don't, their whole little things, like, I wanted to not be in the same room
Yeah.
with them.
Okay. Oh, as Farrah and her parents?
Yeah, it just seemed weird.
Yeah.
Just like, I wasn't connecting with their issues. It was just really weird.
So you went in cold, not really knowing anything about her. So your impression at the end of it, it was kind of just a weird vibe.
Yeah, I just didn't trust it. I mean, I like real and raw, you know, and they were cool, but I just kind of stayed away.
Did you think it seemed phony with them?
Yeah, big
Really?
time.
That's what Kendra was saying. What is your response
That's
to that?
fine with her opinion. I just think if you're a production puppet, you obviously aren't open to the whole environment of bettering families or understanding other families. And that's sad for a position she's older than I am. So I wish her the best. I think her and her mother really do not have the deep issues that my family has. And maybe that's hard for her to get wherever she is emotionally in her life.
So it might be, yeah, more about her not understanding exactly what you guys are going through. Look, you've also returned to Teen Mom OG. Sophia's getting so old now, she's growing up before our eyes.
Yeah.
When your life is in the spotlight, your kids obviously are bound to eventually, you know, find out about everything about your past, Googling and all of that kind of thing. We've talked about this before. But what do you plan on eventually sitting down? When do you plan on sitting down with her, talking her through some of the more headline-worthy moments that you've had? What's the plan there?
I think using the headline-worthy moments, if that's what we're calling these, as a learning thing. A learning tool for her when she, I don't know, when she's 21 like I've been, and that was a crazy year and crazy times. I think Sophia has just grown so much from being in the spotlight, and I try to make everything a positive, even if it comes off negative, and as a learning tool. So Sophia's been doing amazing. She's a baby boss. She has her store. She has a new web series coming up on MTV.
That's so great.
So tune in May, Sophia says.
She's super cute. When it comes to telling her about anything about your life, are there any regrets?
There's no regrets. When we talk about things and when I talk about things in therapy, I really have learned so much from every little thing that I've done, good or bad, and I think there's nothing to regret about that. It really has helped me become a better parent.
I think using everything as a learning experience is a very valuable lesson.
Yeah, so with Teen Mom, there's obviously some tension with you and the other moms. So we just
Tension
had,
everywhere,
I know, right? We had Caitlin and Amber in studio. They told us that they think there's a lot of, quote, sadness and trauma when it comes to your life. Caitlin also said she thinks you need help. What do you have to say to that?
I think those who say I need help really don't understand my life, and I think some of my cast members that I work with on Teen Mom are severely depressed. I've already been through depression, anger, all those things. I have received a lot of help. I continue doing positive therapy just because I'm running companies now. So I know exactly what I need, and I don't need anybody else letting me know what I need.
So at the last Teen Mom reunion, Amber said that all the teen moms would be invited to her wedding, but the two of you got into an almost violent fight after some comments about her fiance, Matt. If you were still to be invited, would you attend the wedding?
No, I would not. That's not anything I want to be a part of. I do not want to be around criminals anymore.
Okay, so no reconciliation is in the future.
I wish them all the best.
Yeah.
I just don't share my stage anymore. I don't welcome negativity or any of that drama.
Yeah, well, that makes sense to kind of cut it clean. Lots of questions coming in for you on Facebook right now. Sarah is wondering if you ever want to have more kids.
I would love to have more kids. I would love to meet somebody amazing and do it in the order that I wish.
Sophia would be a fun big sister.
Yes,
Yes.
she would.
Paula's been loving your new endeavors. She wants to know if you've always had a passion for design.
I have. I think a lot of women do. Beyond hobbying, interior design is just so much fun and creative, and you can really make yourself happier with your interior looking right.
All right, well,
Good
thank
answers.
you so
Thank you
much,
so much.
Farrah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks.
You guys, to see all the drama unfold, make sure to tune into WeTV's Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars Family Edition. The season premiere airs tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. You do not want to miss it.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Jennifer Lawrence in People. This is Jennifer photobombing Taylor Swift and Sarah Jessica Parker and Liam Hemsworth, proving that while we all love the fashion of the red carpet, it's people who steal the show. People. The details make the story.
Your daughter Avery graduating. We just talked about this beforehand a little bit.
Graduating.
You were just hanging with her?
I was, oh my gosh. I went down and I was like one of the girls in her sorority house. She took me to all the sorority parties, the date functions, and I hadn't been there in a while, and all these girls embraced me. Ramona, Ramona, Ramona. And even the boys, hey, Miss Singer, nice to see you. I go, no, just call me Ramona. And these kids are so great. And we went on a bar crawl.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So how do you hold your own when it comes to the drinking with the college kids?
I don't really drink that much with them. You got to pace yourself.
Yeah.
But we dance, we have fun.
That's awesome.
Oh, I learned what's called the razor.
What's the razor?
The razor is when someone puts their head back and simultaneously you put like lemonade or lemon soda with vodka. So I started doing it with the kids, like giving them razors.
Oh, so you were like the bartender of the razors all around. And a little for yourself, perhaps?
Of course.
Okay, there you go. There you go. The truth comes out. That's Real Housewives of New York City's Ramona Singer opening up about how she can still get down with the cool kids after visiting her daughter Avery in college. Gotta admit, very impressed with her. The razor, it does sound like no joke. Besides talking about life with her daughter, the 60-year-old hot mama also opened up about her dating life. Turns out it's going pretty well. Watch this. How's your dating life going?
It's great. I'm dating all the time.
Are you?
Store.
So how does that play out? I mean, is there someone that's like locked in, like a solid prospect?
No, I mean, it started out a year ago. No one would last more than 3 dates. At least now I'm progressing to more than that, so that's the good news.
Okay, all right.
But no one has stuck yet.
All right, no one has stuck yet.
No one's stuck.
Can you give me a little idea of like the perfect man, what a guy needs to really kind of lock you in at this point?
Well, from a superficial level, someone in their 50s.
Okay.
Someone who is established enough in their career where they can take time off, because I can take time off and travel and enjoy life. And someone who's been married before, because I think that's important. And someone who has a child or two, but they're older. And then, you know, someone who makes me laugh. To me, laughing is the most important thing in life. Someone who has a sense of humor, someone who's attentive to my needs and just aware, self-aware and not self-absorbed.
Oh.
Self-aware, not self-absorbed.
Oh, that's the takeaway right there. How would you sum up men in New York City in the dating world that you're in?
Oh, men in New York City. I don't know. Because I'm dating men all over the world.
Are you? Okay.
I mean, all over the country.
All over the country, yeah. Okay.
Texas, California,
This.
Philadelphia.
I was going to ask if you would ever do online dating. I don't think you need to. I mean, whatever you're doing, it works.
It works.
She is worldwide. Don't get it twisted. As parents, we all get overwhelmed sometimes. You have to admit it. You know it's true if you are one. But one dad has gone viral for capturing what we all feel as parents and hilarious messages that he sticks on Post-it notes all over the house. Watch this exclusive look inside his life.
Hi, my name is Chris Illuminati. I'm the creator of the website A Message with a Bottle. So I now have 2 kids. I have Evan, who is 7, and Lila, who just turned 4. And I'm staying at home mostly with Lila now because Evan goes to school full time.
What's your favorite part of the day with Dad?
Oh, playing hockey with you.
Playing hockey with me? Lila, what's your favorite part?
Driving home with you.
First time around, you know, you have a kid, you think it's this fragile little thing, and it is, but you know, you think every single thing that you're doing is going to hurt them in some way or change their life in some way, and then by the second kid, you're just like, whatever. Now, I'm into the raw honesty of parenting, and it's still funny, but it's more like just when you're at your wit's end, you know, taking care of kids all day, and you need to laugh and possibly cry and just get it all out. I just see them as simple notes and funny things that I think about when I'm parenting, and I think it's things that other parents kind of come across when they're parenting.
So do you want Daddy to go to work, or do you want me to stay home with you?
Stay home with us.
Stay home with us?
Stay home.
All right, how about we talk some Royals?
Let's do
Sound
that,
like
Jared.
a plan? People Now's Royal correspondent, the lovely and honorable Imogen Lloyd-Webber is here. Welcome, Imogen.
Morning.
Great to have you. Now, later on, we're going to celebrate Prince William and Princess Kate's 6th wedding anniversary with a very special video highlighting some of the things that we love from their iconic royal wedding. But first, there have been reports that the Queen will not be wearing her 3-pound crown for the first time since 1974. What is going on? Is she okay?
Breathe, Jeremy. The 91-year-old monarch is fine.
Oh, good.
The British Prime Minister Theresa May has called a surprise election, which means there'll be a state opening of Parliament on 19th of June.
Which she's usually heavily involved in. The
Absolutely.
Queen.
We've all seen photos of her dressed in full ceremonial regalia for this, including her state crown, which features a 317-carat diamond.
No big deal.
There'll be a reduction of pomp for this event, as Trooping the Colour, her official birthday celebration, will take place 2 days before, and it was too much for the horses and troops to deal with. Not the Queen, the horses.
Okay, the horses are the ones,
Yeah.
and this is all the result of that special election.
Exactly.
It's changing of the schedules. All right, now the young royal trio of Prince William, Princess Kate, Prince Harry, they have shocked the world with how open they've been lately through their work with their charity Heads Together. Has this sort of paved the way for the future of the monarchy, maybe in some ways the beginning of them being more open to the public? What do you think?
Well, it's sort of far cry from the Windsor family's traditional informal motto, never explain,
Right.
never complain.
Yeah.
They are, though, following in Princess Diana's footsteps in making the monarchy more approachable. We will possibly see them do this again when it suits their purposes in promoting their charitable work. We will not be seeing a reality show on E! Jeremy.
At least not for now, but the future is open. Who knows? And truthfully, if they couldn't be any more relatable, it turns out they binge shows, guys, and they order takeout too.
They recently revealed in a BBC radio interview they love binging Homeland and Game of Thrones. Who doesn't? Their favourite takeout is curry, but they don't have it delivered to the palace.
Oh,
they
okay.
get someone to go pick it up.
I guess that makes a little bit of sense, right?
Yeah.
The guy like rolling up and knocking on the palace door.
No.
Speaking of Prince William and Princess Kate, Saturday, April 29th is their 6th wedding anniversary. How do they usually celebrate the big day?
6th wedding anniversary, that's candy and iron, I think, Jeremy.
Oh, okay.
They usually go for a low-key celebration. Last year, they were coming off their big trip to India. Expect them to be at home at Anmer Hall in Norfolk, away from the Goldfish Bowl of Kensington Palace in London.
I can imagine in their position, just low-key, private is better.
Game of Thrones and Homeland, that's probably what they'll be doing.
And some curry takeout.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Imogen.
Good to see you.
Right now, I cannot think of a better way for us to celebrate William and Kate's big day than by looking back at some of our favorite moments from the royal wedding. Check this out. All right, let's check in with Facebook Live one more time. We're talking favorite classic sitcoms.
Yes, what's your favorite? Ren said All in the Family, and Jamar said Taxi.
All right, Jenny says her favorite sitcom, MASH. Let's throw it back.
Sherry and Kelly gave 2 more votes for Full House, and Lori said Roseanne.
Susie went for a more recent one, King of Queens.
Okay.
Which, that's fine. Deanna went with Friends. Deanna, are the 90s, is that a class? Is it classic already? Although I said Seinfeld. So
I think, yeah, that's classic. No, I think Friends is classic.
yeah,
right?
I mean, at this point, it's like 20-some years ago.
Yeah.
Right, so, okay, fine. We're getting old, everybody. when something like Disney, like some current like Disney show is suddenly thought of as classic, that's when you know you're old.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, you're a little older.
Hey! Barely.
Oh,
Just
no,
a few minutes.
It's
a little
years.
more than that wisdom, though. Lots
All
of
right.
wisdom. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to tune in next week at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Real Housewives of New York City star Ramona Singer is back, and she is dishing on her explosive feud with Bethany Frankel, plus Dr. Travis Stork. He is stalking his show, The Doctors. fierce flaws moments.
Yes, thank you for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Keke Palmer. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.
Hi, my name is Keke Palmer, and this is One Last Thing. The last song that was stuck in my head was P&B Rock, Play It No More. The last time I laughed so hard I cried was probably last night. I actually saw a fist fight. It was really good. The last show I binge watched was probably Bad Girls Club. The last concert I attended was a festival, so it was like a bunch of different people. I saw R. Kelly, Jhené Aiko, The Dream, Brandy, I think Ja Rule and Ashanti was there. It was a Soul of Aquarius. It was fun. My favorite performer might have actually been, surprisingly, was The Dream. And the reason I say that is because I didn't know what to expect from his show, didn't know if he was going to do too much dancing or what he was going to be doing. But his vocals were really on point, and he played all my favorite records of his, classics. But Ja Rule and Ashanti are kind of hard to beat, too.
Hey YouTube! Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. And for more people now, click on the subscribe button down here.
And check out more great video right now by clicking on one of these links.